My friend, if you're struggling finding, vetting, training, and managing virtual team members for your real estate business, I have the solution for you. Call Magicians is the premier virtual assistant company in the real estate industry. And basically what they'll do is allow you to focus on closing more deals and doing the things you love while they handle the work for you. Head over to callmagicians.com and see if you're a good fit to work together. And make sure you use the promo code FLIPEMPIRE for a 20% discount off your startup fee. And by the way, the owner's a friend of mine and shares tons of value, gives a lot of useful tips on episode 540. So check it out at flipempire.com/540.
You're listening to Flip Empire, the show committed to helping real estate entrepreneurs who want to build their empire without sacrificing their life. Your success and freedom starts now with your host, Alex Pardo.
Welcome, my friends. Alex Pardo here, and we got another Flip Empire show coming at you today. And guys, I'm going to keep this one short and sweet. I'm going to dive right into it. I've received a lot of messages over the last several weeks and even several months, and just kind of sharing with you guys the different things going on in my different businesses, different things going on in my life. And I think that's one of the reasons I enjoy this show so much, is it gives me an opportunity to just kind of share with you with what's on my heart, share with you the growth, the progress, the success, in addition to the lessons learned, the failures, the challenges. And I believe that's one of the reasons, this show continues to grow and that I hear from so many of you. So just know that it's greatly appreciated. And I think what has really been evident to me over the last several months, over the last year, really, and something I feel like I've done a poor job on, and I want to ask you to hold me accountable. I want to ask you to help me elevate in this area of my business. Is there's so much good that comes from documenting the journey on social media, to your email list. It could be even to your journal, but I'm really talking about documenting the journey, not just for you, but for others. And I'm somebody who I'm not super active on social media. And I think that's been a detriment. And that's, I think if I would have been more active in years past, like several buddies of mine and others in the industry, not only would I have built just a bigger audience, I would have been able to impact and hopefully inspire more people. And when you do that, and when you just kind of share your truth, and when you document the journey, and when you provide valuable content, the right people are drawn into your life, the wrong people are repelled from you. And not only are you pouring into other people's lives, but opportunities open for you. Doors, reveal themselves that may otherwise not have been there. And I've really, really seen that come to light this year, where I've been documenting, especially ever since I kind of revealed on the podcast, I think it was episode 526 or 528, around there. 426 or 428, that, I was stepping away and exiting the wholesaling operation, and kind of just really taking people inside my world and revealing my thought process, what I was going through, not just mentally, but the process of unwinding that business, taking a little bit of time off to focus on the podcast, focus on some other things I have going on. And then late November, beginning of December, I was finally in the right place from a mindset perspective. And it was just the right time to evolve into the next chapter of my business. And really that was self-storage. And, here we are on the day that I'm recording this. I'm traveling to Jackson, Mississippi. We're closing on a 357 unit, 43,600 square foot self-storage facility out there. Super, super exciting. And, I made the commitment to get into that business December of 2020. And it really wasn't until the beginning of March 2021 that I got very serious from a marketing perspective, from a prospecting perspective, et cetera. And now here we are, just about 6 months later. It's been quite a journey. I want to make sure that to tease you to tune into an upcoming episode of the Flip Empire Show, where I'm going to be just breaking down the key takeaways throughout this process. And there's so much I've learned. There's things I do different. And there's things I want to kind of share with you that I think can really help you in your business, regardless if it's storage, wholesaling, fix and flip, e-commerce. I don't care what it is. But going back to, to the really the heart of what I'm trying to drive at on this particular episode is, I encourage you to document the journey, share with others what you're doing, but do it in a way that's very genuine to who you like. Be genuine, be sincere. Don't try to flex. I can tell you personally, I'm not attracted to the flash that people put out there, and there's no judgment. That's them, and they're attracting the people that they want to attract when they put that out there. Similar to to the people that are attracted to that are probably not attracted to me, and are people that are probably not going to follow me and my content and my journey, and that's perfectly fine. Don't try to be all things to all people. A friend of mine, Tom Curl, told me once, you want people to tune you up or tune you out. And so be genuine, be sincere, be who you are. Don't just share the wins, but also share the failures, the lessons learned. Be transparent, be vulnerable. And I think when you do that, not only are you helping people, but you're going to find that, again, there are going to be opportunities that come your way that probably wouldn't have otherwise been there. I can share with you that since I've started talking about my journey in the self-storage space, I've had opportunities come my way. People that are interested in getting involved in storage, people that are interested in bringing me opportunities. I've had several people come to me and say, hey, when you find your next deal, I want to be involved. Are there opportunities to be involved as a money partner? Can I get involved passively? Those are things that if I would have squatted on that information and not shared with people the journey, that would have never come about. Same thing with e-commerce. I recently on my Instagram, and I didn't even do it for opportunities, but just kind of sharing with people, hey, this is what I got going on. And I've had several people now that want to get involved in that. So I just think it's awesome. I have several friends of mine that are influencers that just do a phenomenal job of their social media marketing, the content they put on social media. You don't even have to get to that level. I just want to encourage you to document the journey. One of my coaching clients and a good friend, Alex Jandik, very, very successful wholesaler in Tampa. He does an awesome job. Go follow Alex Jandik on Instagram and on Facebook. He does an awesome job of just documenting his journey, meeting with homeowners, getting properties under contract, showing the renovations of what his cash buyers have done, sharing the challenges. Hey, this took several months and we had to do this and we had to do that. And in doing so, not only is he educating people, but he's doing it in an entertaining way because he's being himself. So if you can educate, entertain, and inspire, I think that's the trifecta right there. Educate, entertain, and inspire. So I realize that some of you listening are like, Alex, I don't want to be on camera. I don't want to put myself out there. I'm a private person. Try to push beyond that. While there may be some validity in that, it's probably a story that you've told yourself that you're believing about yourself. But what you don't realize is that it's holding you back. And you could share whatever you choose to share, but by just documenting the journey, don't try to be perfect. Don't try to do multiple takes, but just put it out there. Don't be so worried about what people think about you. How are you going to look? How are you going to sound? Believe me, I faced that many, many years ago prior to starting the podcast. I would have started my podcast, 2013, 14, if it wasn't for some of those limiting beliefs and some of those BS stories we tell ourselves. So people are not worried about you. They're not thinking about you too much. And the ones that do, who cares? Like, just document the journey, put yourself out there, and you will see how, most importantly, you're going to help people. That's first and foremost. Number two, doors will open up for you that otherwise wouldn't have been there. So that's what I wanted to share with you. And on that vein, at the time that you're listening to this episode, if you listen to it when it comes out, I'm in Jackson, Mississippi. I'm going to be documenting my journey. I'm going to be documenting going through the closing process, meeting with our newest team members, my assistant, our boots on the ground team member, and I'll probably do a live and walk you around the facility. Just kind of share with you some of the things that I've learned along the way. So follow me on Instagram, Alex Pardo at Alex Pardo 25, and you can find me on Facebook as well. So with that being said, let's start a dialogue. Tag me on social. Ask me any questions you might have. I'm happy to answer them. I'm happy to point you in the right direction if I don't have the answer. And that's all I got for you on today's show. So super excited about this new chapter in my business and a lot of the other things I have going on, which I'll continue to share with you, not just here through the podcast, but on my social media platforms. So appreciate you. And as always, I'll catch you on the next one. One last thing before you go, if you have been listening to the show for a while and or you have been getting value from the show, I would be 100% honored if you would share this show with a friend, or maybe share it with somebody that you think could benefit from this. It's my mission, it's my cause, it's my purpose through Flip Empire to impact and touch people's lives, to help people and in their businesses. So it would be an honor if you would be willing to share this episode. And one last thing, make sure that you're subscribed so that you get notified every Monday and Thursday when shows get released. I look forward to connecting with you on the next one. Until then, have a great day.